Hello guys, it's NautoAce, and I want to give my thoughts on Ideal Factory's recent minor DLC update for Hyper Dimension Neptunia Re-Birth 1 for the Steam. Yeah, so I mentioned this is Steam. So basically the story is that I was just looking on Facebook, getting information, the Dragon Ball World Tour Tournament, they announced the characters. Okay, cool, Jiren, Videl, new Dragon Ball Z action RPG. I mean, I like Dragon Ball, but this is not what it is. I'm more interested of Idea Factory than Dragon Ball. So with that said, so they made an announcement that there's going to be another minor update for Re-Birth-1 for the Steam. So the reason I said Steam is because if you follow Idea Factory before, they did some sort of minor update that sort of have an element from Hyper Dimension Neptunia Re-Birth 1 Plus for the PS4, which that's still in Japan only. Able to play as the Oracles, able to have party member following you like in V2R, and additional like modes like gallery mode and stuff. So once again, they made an announcement that coming somewhere in February in Re-Birth 1. Okay, mind you, Re-Birth 1 for the Steam, again, Steam, Re-Birth 1, is that there's going to be another new DLC that you get to play as IF and Compa from Victory or Re-Birth 3 from the Ultra Dimension. Yes, Lil Compa, Lil IF, going to be playable in Re-Birth 1. Plus, they're also going to add 2 new stages just for the heck of it. That's based on the other Re-Birth game. One of them is a Sea Resort from Re-Birth 2 or MK2. And the other one is... it's one of those weird, like, pixel type pillar stage. I forget what it's called. It's a plateau. It's an Argodo plateau or something like that. I do apologize. But basically, it's based on V2 and Re-Birth 3 or Victory. So why do they put it there? Whatever, it's a stage. It wasn't on Re-Birth 1, so why not? And of course, now you get new characters. So does it really benefit the game here? Does it gonna make you go back? Okay, so if you're new to the Idea Factory or the Neptunia game and you say I never played Re-Birth 1 for the Steam and it's on sale, I gotta play it, then yeah. But if you have this game, if, like myself, you've been playing the Vita version like for a long time, you finished it, and you decide to buy the Steam version, oh, you get to play new characters. Yeah, you probably might have fun a bit, but to some extent, I hate to say it, I'm an Idea Factory. I love the Neptunia games. I don't think the appeal is going to be that long, but it is interesting that you finally get to play Chibi IF, Chibi Compa for Re-Birth 1. And it'll be coming in February the 4th. And apparently Ideal Factory is already doing some sort of deal like always. They kind of did it before with Neptunia V2R. Of course on the Switch. What's the game? Fairy Fencer Advent Force. Basically right now it's $31.99, 20% off. So basically is the layout is that with a week long, starting I guess the week of February the 4th, and then a week from that one, it's gonna be 30% off discount. And they lay out it the Babysitter Club, I guess what they call it, is for $2. The Pain Terran, which is 2 new stages in the game. There's no point to it. Maybe there's an additional story, but I doubt that. Mostly just exploring, level up, and grinding. Excuse me. It's another $2, and apparently they call it there's a colossal character bundle that saves you 15% off. So I'm guessing the colossal character bundle is they're probably gonna include Chibi IF, Chibi Compa along with the 3 Oracles. So there you go. Interesting. It is interesting that they are supporting the Steam version. So now a little bit of a technical talk here. A lot of people I've seen in comments, Twitter, Facebook, the Steam community page is that if you can do this on Steam, why can't you do this on the Vita? So I'm going to do a little bit of theory here. I'm doing my guess, trying to understand this. First of all, the Vita is dead. I love my Vita. I love playing my games on the Vita, but you're going to have to accept it. In America, in the West, to some extent, the Vita, it's not dead. I take that back. but it's dying. It is dying. Not a lot of people talk about it. It's a good system. Problem is, you had some like a lot of stupid decision. Probably a different story. And also, the Vita is probably a Japanese product versus Steam is an American product. Maybe that's maybe something. Maybe it's nothing. Another thing is open versus closed platform. So this is gonna be weird. Like, what do you mean open and closed? Well, my guess with Steam, it's easy to mod stuff. I mean, you kind of see a lot of games, Street Fighter 4 or 5. You see people mod. What else? Some other game in PC, they modding stuff, putting weird, like GTA, put like a Mario character in a GTA world. So PC, believe it or not, you can mod stuff and manipulate the game. And in the case with Neptunia, I'm guessing that they're probably doing a quote-unquote official mod. This is an official mod from them. They probably have some team in Ideal Factory International. Basically, they're like mods or programmers or Steam programmer. I mean, who knows? And they probably just can easy to program it to a point that they can just add stuff in and it'll just run perfectly, no problem. I mean, look at it. I mean, with the Oracle, yeah, I played it. The game works fine. In the case with, well, I haven't tried it yet. Re-Birth 3, they added a new mode. Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't that long. But again, it's $2, not that much. The complaint really people had is that it really doesn't do squat and that it doesn't have any English dub. But again, it's $2. Maybe just something that, hey, you know, let's just slap it on and there you go. So my guess is probably easy to do it, so that's why they're able to put that characters in. And then a lot of people I also know, well, can they put such as 5PB and Falcom and K from Re-Birth 2? Most definitely, because you gotta understand that Re-Birth 1, 2, 3, the game mechanic and the game engine, the architect, they're all the same, no matter what. They're all the same. But if you say Neptunia on the PS3 and then MK2 and then Victory, then not so much. And yes, MK2, the architect is a bit different than Victory, I can tell you that much. Remember, the Re-Birth series is based on Victory for the PS3, but you already have Re-Birth 3, which is a better version. We see a lot of the characters is in the game, so yeah, so there you go. So they can add more characters in. Chances are, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they'll add more, such as, like I said, maybe Cave, Red, and 5BB. Heck, even just for fun and giggles, Hiswar from Re-Birth 2 or MK2. That version is going to be in the game. But then a lot of people also said, well, how come they don't want to put in Gust and Nisa? I mean, they were in MK2 and that almost plays the same as Re-Birth, which I said before, sort of, but it's not. And here's another problem. In the case with Gust and Nisa, yeah, that's probably going to be harder to do it. That's going to take a lot of programming. It's probably have to do it from scratch, reprogram the character. Like I said, the other character I just mentioned is already on Re-Birth or Victory 3, so it is a possibility. There you go. And in the perspective of business, in the case with Gus, no one really knows why, if there's some relation with Idea Factory, Compa Heart with Tecmo and Gus. I don't think there's no animosity, but of course Gus as the DLC will be appearing in the new All-Star Altair game, the Alchemist game, so there you go. And of course, you've been seeing Nisa in this game 4 and 5. In the case with Nisa or Nichi Ippon, Nisa America, the localization group. Yeah, already been a history in the past that Idea Factory, Compile Hard don't get along with Nichi Ippon, but that's way in the way back. So some people say, well, can they just forgive and move on and hopefully make them please the fans? It is a possibility, but who knows? I mean, heck, if you can put Solid Snake and Smash Brother once again, and Konami's embracing console video game with Super Bomberman R, and of course, allowing Konami characters in Smash Brothers, Snake, Simon, and Richter, and Dracula. It's a possibility. I mean, just let your voice heard. Try to persuade them. Say, hey, you know, come on, make up. We miss Nisa. Can you bring her back at a Neptunia game? Maybe. So, I mean, she's not she's not really irreverent. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. And of course, Guts is making a comeback in the latest All-Star Tier game. So, there you go. But, yeah, so again, Steam probably easy. In the case with Vita, it's probably a closed platform, so it's not something easy they can do. It's not something they can just program it. It's from Japan. And like I said, it's probably a lot of hurdles to do with Sony. Of course, like I said, Sony's not supporting it. So, yeah, I wouldn't really count on the Vita version. Can they improve it on Hyper Dimension Re-Birth-1 Plus for the PS4, the Western release? That is a possibility. That is a possibility. Yet there have been Japanese games that they were better in the West. The very first Ninja Storm game, the side, like, it's a weird side-scrolling one. I forgot what it's called. Like Ninja Storm, not the PS3 one, but the PS2 one. The very first one was released way late. However, they added 2 new characters that wasn't in the original Japanese version, which is what's his name? Sasuke. Well, like Demon Sasuke and Nine-Tail Naruto. I don't know. But another better one, I'll just say, is Tatsunoko vs. Capcom All-Star. That the American version has more characters than the Japanese. Granted, that'll remove a lot of the licensed music, but got more characters in there. You can, you know, Tekkaman Blade, Joe the Condor, and then Yaraman 2, and then Zero, and then Frank West. There you go. But, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they ever decide to do Hyper Dimension Neptunia Re-Birth-1 Plus in the West, and they add more characters. Heck, maybe they can put in, like I said, Chibi IF and Chibi Compa. A lot of people also ask, well, why can't you put in, like, Denkekiko, Famitsu, Tamsoft, heck, the Gold Third, or basically Segami and the Sega Hard Girls. Again, different architect game. V2 is different than Re-Birth. That's the Sega Hard Girl, way different, the mechanic. And what's that game? And the Unleash game, the Hack and Slash. Again, it is a different program. Like I said, in the case with little Chibi Compa and Chibi IF, it's already using the same program. Architect and Re-Birth 3, Re-Birth-1 and Re-Birth 3 plays way the same, so it is a possibility there. So, am I excited for this coming out? Yeah, am I gonna try it? Most definitely, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, $2, it's so cheap, so I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that'll be interesting. So, once I play it, I'll probably give my impression about it, the whole thing, because I did play with the Oracle, pretty fun, but I'll probably give my impression about those along with Chibi Compa and Chibi IF. With that, I'll see you guys later.